What's good with YouTube? MJM for Life here, back again bringing you day 2 of my Pokemon Grab Bag Challenge. And today's challenge is going to be to try to get a sweep with an Agility Dragonite. This is, basic set here, max attack, max speed, plus attack nature. The moves are going to be Agility, Outrage, Ice Beam, and Earthquake. Now, obviously, Outrage and Earthquake are obvious moves, so you may be asking, why Ice Beam? Well, that's because Gliscor and then Landorus can stop this Dragonite sweeps dead in his tracks. Especially the bulky Landorus with the Intimidate ability can actually survive in Outrage, so that's what Ice Beam is for. And now the second question you may be asking is why Agility? Well, the obvious answer is because it's Grab Bag, and that's what I do. I use something that no one else uses. The second answer to that question is because there are actually some cases when Agility is actually better than Dragon Dance. Granted, they are rare cases, but the main thing that I've been seeing when using this set is that once multi-scale is broken, and you know they have another Scarf Pokemon to revenge you, that's where Agility is better than Dragon Dance. And there have been some cases where, like, I battled somebody who had a Scarf Starmie, and I got a free Agility up against their Tentacruel, and I knew he had a Scarf Starmie, so that's an instance where I was like, if I had Dragon Dance there, it wouldn't have mattered because he could just revenge me with Starmie because my multi-scale was broken because he had gotten the rocks up. So there are some instances where Agility is actually better, especially towards the late game when they still have their Revenge Killer, when their Revenge Killer is still alive. But with this moveset, I also have Magnezone. As you can tell, this moveset is kind of stopped in its tracks by any steel type, so that's basically what Magnezone is here for, solely to trap those steels, get them out of the way so that Dragonite can sweep. But anyway, this is the team that I'm going to use for today's challenge, so let's see if I'm up to the challenge and see if I can get a sweep with an Agility Dragonite. So, the battle video is coming up. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so this is the battle I had today against someone on PO, and let's get right into the battle. So he's going to lead off with his Jirachi. I'm going to lead off with my Rotom. He's going to go for the Body Slam. That tells me that he's the Paraflinching Jirachi with Body Slam and Iron Head. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and of course I missed first turn of the game. So I'm going to try and get a burn on this thing, or get burn on anything. And he shows me that he has the sub, which I thought was quite strange. So the Will-O-Wisp obviously doesn't work on the sub. So now I'm just going to try and get out of there. I'm going to Volt Switch because I really can't do anything to this Jirachi at this point. I could Hydro Pump, but I really don't want to stay in. I'm going to Volt Switch out of here, and I'm going to go into my Fortress because I know that this Jirachi can't do anything to my Fortress. So I'm going to Volt Switch just in case he thinks about staying in, or if he does switch out, I can get in Switch Initiative onto depending on what he goes out into. He goes out into his Politoed to set up the rain. That's perfect. So now I can switch out into my Ninetales to get the sun up. And now here, I believe I just go for the Toxic because I know I can take anything this Politoed has, and he decides to go for the Hydro Pump, and Hydro Pump doesn't do anything after the Sun and after me being max special defense. So now I'm going to double switch into my Rotom as he double switches into his Latios. I can't stay in. I don't want to take a Draco even though this Rotom is max special defense. I'm going to go into Jirachi to take the predicted Draco Meteor. He does go for that, and that's definitely specs damage there, so that's good information to know. So now I'm going to U-turn out, expecting him to want to go into his Politoed, and he does do that, and I'm just going to U-turn and get the initiative to go back into Ninetales. And I go into Fortress. Why did I do that? Okay, so I go into Fortress here. He's going to Hydro Pump me, brings me down to my Sturdy, and I'm just going to Volt Switch out of there, I believe, and get a crit. Really didn't matter, as I could have just went to Ninetales and finished it off with the Energy Ball, and the Poison would have finished it off eventually. So I won the Weather War, even though I really don't care about that, because this is not a weather team, as you can tell. The reason why I have Ninetales on the team is to counter Genesect and Thundurus on rain teams. Oh my god. Genesect is a huge threat. It's ridiculous. That thing's coverage is monstrous. So anyway, he killed my Fortress with a Dragon Pulse after I missed a Toxic. Hello? Who misses Toxic? But I go for a Wish, expecting him to want to switch, and now I'm going to go for the U-turn, expecting him to go for either the Sub or the Body Slam. Don't care which one, honestly. And I just want to heal up my Ninetales, and I was kind of expecting him to be faster than me since he ran sub. I felt like that means he must run some speed EVs, and he does, or I lost the speed tie. Either way, it works out for me. So now he's gonna go for the body slam, crit me, and I'm actually surprised he didn't paralyze me there. So I'm able to get off a fire blast and break his sub. Looking at the damage, it's a crit to 48. I know I can live 2 more body slams, but of course he crits me again with Jirachi. So he hasn't paralyzed me, but he has crit me twice. Well, he did paralyze my Rotom. So now I'm going into Magnet Zone to trap this Jirachi. He body slams me. Don't really care though, as it's not going to do anything, and I know Iron Head definitely won't do shit. So he's stuck in here, and now I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, and I get a revenge crit here with the Hidden Power Fire as it takes down the Jirachi. But honestly, I am max special attack, so that would have done like 70 to 80% in the sun. So it really didn't matter, honestly. And now I'm going to go. He goes into his Latios, surfs me, breaks myself, so that definitely proves that he specs, because in the sun, a surf should not break a sub unless he is specs. I go for the discharge, trying to get the paralysis hacks, and knowing that he still had the wish, so even if I went for flash cannon, it would have done more, but he would have gotten all that damage back anyway. So I was hoping for the paralysis hacks, don't get it, and now I get paralyzed, sorry, as he goes for a surf. Doesn't matter though, because I know I can take at least 2 or 3 more. So now I'm going to go for the discharge again, hit through the paralysis, and I'm going to paralyze this Breloom. I really would have rather the paralysis on the Latios, but whatever. Now I'm going to hit through the paralysis again and go for the Hidden Power Fire and finish off the Breloom. So looking pretty good here. The score is 4-3 as he goes into his Mienshao, which is perfect. I'm just going to let Magnet Zone go down, and then I'm going to go into my Dragonite, knowing that I can take any hit from Mienshao because of multi-scale, get up in agility, and then sweep the rest of his guys. So this is Agility Dragonite doing some work. In this particular instance, Dragon Dance would have done the same work as Agility, but you know, me being me, I'm just gonna run Agility over Dragon Dance. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna just take out the rest of his guys either way. Starmie goes down in 1 shot because I am plus attack nature, and Latios is definitely gonna go down. Even if he was Scarf, I would outspeed, and that's a dead Latios. So there you go. And my Lumberry Cure, so no confusion hacks for me. And that's going to be the game. So Agility Dragonite doing some work, and that's going to do it for this video. I actually have another video coming up soon, so rate, comment, subscribe, deuces.